It's Barb. Welcome to my craft studio. I'm going to go through my fall decor. Thought I would just film it and share it with you. These ones I actually made this year for one of my tiered trays. They're little scarecrow people. They look, well, not identical, but they look very similar. I kind of want them to be a couple, but you can't really, with just being heads, it's kind of hard to do that. Some of these are new items that I bought, which reminds me, I think I'm going to try to start writing on the back of them where I bought them and what year. Just, especially if I do videos like this or whatever, I can share. Or somebody asks, where did you get that? I can kind of give them an idea of where and when. Some of my other stuff I already have, I probably won't be able to tell them when, but I might be able to tell them where. This is another little one that I made. I'm planning to do an apple tiered tray, so I made that. These two signs that I just showed came from Dollar Tree this year. So this one came from Dollar General. It's meant to like hang, but I added a few blocks to the back so it can stand up. These two came from Dollar General this year. I added the little sunflowers to their hats. And this one had a little like pick on it. It's meant to be like a floral pick, but I added a couple of jungle blocks to the back so I can use it on a tray. That was Dollar General. This one was Dollar General as well, a little pumpkin. Now let's get into the box and see what I got. Some of them are new this year, like this. I bought at Dollar Tree this year. This is my shower curtain that I bought this year that I just recently shared. I'm not going to unfold it, but it's got a fall scene with like so there's a truck in it. I'm trying to remember what color the truck was. I wanted to say it was blue, but I could be wrong. It could be red. Yeah, it is a blue truck. This one came from the Target Dollar Spot this year. I suppose I could write that on the tag, but some of them don't really have a good place to write it down. This I'm pretty sure I bought at Dollar Tree this year. This I bought at Hobby Lobby this year. This one was Dollar General this year. Obviously this is the one I tucked a lot of the new stuff into. This one was from Hobby Lobby this year. I don't think I'm going to find them, but I would have liked to have gotten, there were two like kind of pumpkin themed ones. One was a pumpkin spice. I think it had like a latte on it, but it also had a piece of pie on it, and I wanted that one really bad. And I wouldn't buy it till it went on sale. Once it went on sale, I could never find it. And then there was one that was just like a pumpkin stand. This is for my welcome sign that I made to go on that. I got this one at Dollar Tree this year too. I'm not sure, it may be too big for a tiered tray. It may just have to be somewhere near it. This is just a tablecloth that I've had for several years. I'm thinking I probably bought that at Kohl's. Yeah, it's a Food Network brand. I'm sure I bought it at Kohl's. This is an outdoor flag that's fall themed. Had it a long time. It's still actually in pretty good shape though. Sometimes they're not in very good shape. This is, oh, I could maybe work this into my tiered tray. I kind of forgot about him. This one is one I got at the post office. He has a sunflower stamp, like there. The image of one. This was Dollar Tree. This was Target Multi-Playground this year. As was this. That is my homemade fall mask. These ones I think were Bullseye Playground this year. I liked the colors. The room we use as a TV room is kind of done in like a blue-gray type color, so grays work really well with it. It kind of brings more out the gray in the walls than, and the furniture's kind of a blue color, so I like blues and grays together. Not sure where I got this one. You know, I might have bought this, I think, maybe at Joann last year, and I had it in my hurricane lamp last year. I think that's what I used that one for. This is a project that I made. It's a dreaming tree project. Little scarecrow. It looks like his sunflower came off of his hat. I'm going to set that up here because I don't want it to get smashed. This basket, I don't remember where it came from. I'm thinking it was either something my mom gave me or something my sister gave me. But it's very fall. It's got like little acorns on it, so I just use it for stuff as kind of decoration. These I think all came from the Bullseye Playground sometime in the past. I don't remember what year. They said it doesn't say on there. More fall mask that I made. We got a ton of those because there's some that were mine, some that were hubby's. Another pumpkin from Target. I'm thinking this might have been Hobby Lobby, but I am not sure. Will work well on my sunflower tray. And then I know this was Hobby Lobby. A little there's another little sign that says Autumn Blessings. I think those were in a set from Hobby Lobby. This is another dreaming tree project. It's meant to stick a couple candles here and then a bigger one here, and then this is supposed to go around that candle that you put in the middle. Another one of the pumpkins. This is another dreaming tree project. It's a barn, and I see I need some repair because this needs to be glued back down. So just imagine that it's straight on there, but it needs to be glued back on there. I think last year I sat that by my tiered tray over here. I'm not 100% on that. It could have been in my cube unit. But I'm just trying to put the paper projects up there kind of out of the way. This one was from Kohl's because it says on the back. I don't remember when I bought it, but it was from Kohl's. I use that on the front door under whatever wreath I hang, which those are in a different place, so I don't have those here. I'm not sure. Oh, this one came from Target. I recognize the Bullseye Playground sticker. It was $3. I'm betting this would cost you $5 now. A little gray truck with the pumpkins in the back. This was from Dollar Tree. I think I might have bought this one last year if I had to guess. I would say that. I just liked it. I thought it was pretty. A lot of times I like the Dollar Tree signs as is. I should think about every now and then picking up some, even if I don't like them, just if I like the shape of them, just to have to redo. This, I believe, is also from Kohl's. Yeah, it's a Celebrate All Together. I'm pretty sure that's Kohl's. I don't remember when I got it, but I have a lot of this type of stuff from Kohl's. Hubby is retired from there, so we always got a nice employee discount, and then they always had the percentages and you could stack them. So a lot of times if I did like something, I'd wait until they went clearance or at least a high percentage off, and then I'd pick them up because then I did really well on them. This is the strand of lights I got at Dollar Tree. Most of the leaves covers fell off. They're inside the bucket. I think the bucket also came from Dollar Tree. I'm not positive on that. Let's see. Yep, Greenbrier. I see the Greenbrier name. It definitely came from Dollar Tree. I think this was a Target towel. I bought a lot of the Target towels over the years. Not sure where these ones came from. They're not some. I could use, I guess, some of those on a tiered tray now. I used to kind of, when we had still the kitchen table, I'd kind of put stuff on it, but we don't have a kitchen table anymore since I moved my craft studio down here. There is no room for a kitchen table. I found for the most part we didn't eat at it. It just ended up a magnet for stuff. More of those kind of velvet-like pumpkins from, I'm pretty sure they're from Target. Most of my pumpkins came from Target. Whether it's, I'm going to guess those napkins probably came from Kohl's. This is just some extra little loose leaves, so I'm pretty sure those came from Dollar Tree. Just a leaf banner that I made. And this was a towel, and I kind of cut them in half and sewed them up, and I was kind of using them as placemats for a while. I could definitely use those just as an accent somewhere. And this is just something I made, a dreaming tree file. And then I think these came from my sister. They're made by Wilton. I actually have two sets of them. I put one in my decor that I just kind of use. They'd be cute. They'd be cute on a tiered tray. And then I put one in my crafting, fall crafting supplies. So that's container number one. Container number two. Actually, this is from Hobby Lobby. I think it's their spring shop this year. I bought it on clearance. So, yeah. Pretty sure I bought that when they first started marking things down this year. So when they got to like 66%, I think that's when I picked it up. Not 100% on it. This is from this year's fall collection at Hobby Lobby. That's that. I think I bought this or got this. I probably bought it. There used to be a big craft fair here in town, and I belonged to the group that sponsored it. For 3 years I was actually chairperson of it. So, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think one of the vendors may have given it to, a lot of times they'd give each of the chairs a little gift, and that may have been where I got him. I usually didn't have time to shop at the event. This is a couple more items from Hobby Lobby this year. The little apple pie one. See, I wanted both of them with the pies this year, and that's the only one I was able to get. I did buy this little pie set from Hobby Lobby this year. It's the pie and like a latte or coffee. I bought this from Hobby Lobby this year too, the little pumpkin cup. I should think about, especially if I find some when they go clearance, which I know spring just got marked down further, but I'm not sure how much my store has left. Looking for like little colored cups that aren't super seasonal, that are just, that you can add to any tray. Not sure where this one came from, but it's one of my outdoor. I have two flagpoles out front, one on the other side of the house, and I usually try to put a seasonal flag out there. And then we have a big flagpole hanging off the deck that's on the side of the house, and I put a seasonal flag there too. I bought this one at a garage sale a few years ago for like 50 cents. It's really nice. When I find things like that at a garage sale really cheap, even if I don't need that particular holiday, I'll usually pick it up because eventually they start tearing and whatever, so then I've got a reserve one. This is just little doilies I made on my Cricut that I use on my that metal tiered tray. I don't like the metal showing through, so I cut doilies for. Let's see, this is what I wanted to look at. This little wagon, I think I might have bought at Target last year. Yeah, it's $5, so I'm betting it was last year. And it's got a couple of the little. See, I'm glad I went through this because I've looked at these and thought, oh, maybe I should get some of those. I have some of them, and it's got some little hay bales in there too. Now I might be able to use a few more of the little hay bales if I see those at Dollar Tree again. But I bought that. Got that. I think the little pumpkins come from Target too. These little signs came from Target. They were $1 a piece. I haven't seen anything like this year, these little small. Now, lately they've been putting them like in little sets and calling them props or something like that. But I haven't seen any sets for fall like that this year. I'm hoping maybe they're still doing some, because I like picking up these little signs for just $1 or the set for 3 or 5, because it's a way to add little things. Because then, okay, maybe this year I'm going to do apple, and next year I'm not going. I do something else, or I just want to make my apple tray look a little different. So I may not use every single piece every year, but it kind of gives me some decor, and that I can kind of switch it up. I think this one probably came from Target too, but I don't know that for 100%. This one definitely is Target. This one, I'm pretty sure I bought the beads on Amazon and then assembled them. I made the tassel, and I think the tag came from Target. Oh, this one I know I bought this year at Hobby Lobby, the little apple girl. And the sunflower girl, that was also from Hobby Lobby this year. This was Hobby Lobby this year. And this was Target last year. You kind of have to watch these. This one's really good. I know I seen last year there were a few at the store kind of falling apart. This is another dreaming tree project. You put like a candle inside the top part, and you can put that there and that. See, and I was thinking I needed like sweatery pumpkins, and I don't need those either because I have a couple. This is a little I've started with my tray decor. I get these little tray boxes from my meal plan service, and I've started, when I pack the things up, putting a lot of the tray stuff in that and then in the box. So, but obviously I wasn't doing that yet with when I did these. I made this one. It says leaves, pumpkins, apples. This is just a little Scrabble tile thing, and got a Scrabble tile here. I'm not sure. I think it might have said autumn, because that's a U. This was from Target. Another strand that I put together. Like I said, you know. This one, I'm not 100% sure where I got that. I'm thinking Dollar Tree, but I could be wrong on that. This was definitely Target. Now this one, I think I kind of painted the face of the apple and added the seeds in, because I think it was just plain wood before. So I kind of DIY'd it. I do have a little sunflower. I couldn't remember if I had one. So see, it's a good thing I looked through. Decided to look through these before I went to start this week. Here's more of my little tiles and apples. I think this one may have came from Dollar Tree too. Yep, it says Greenbrier, so it's definitely Dollar Tree. So they do have a couple of Halloween pumpkins at Dollar Tree that I would like to get this year. This sign was from Hobby Lobby this year. This little one, I believe, yeah, was Dollar Tree. I'm not sure when. It's one of those little sweatery pumpkins. I'm pretty sure most of the fabric-y covered different fabric type things came from Target. This was Hobby Lobby this year. I was just wondering if I'd bought that one this year. I took pictures of most of this year's decor, and it's on my phone, so I'll know if I look. I think this probably, Target. I was gonna say Dollar Tree, but it's Target. Kind of a toss-up on all. This is another dreaming tree project. The paper's kind of fall themed, so I used it fall. I see I kind of dented it in. I'm gonna have to see if I can reach in there and undent it. Yeah, there it goes. What I should do is stuff the top when I pack it up. I like to put these if they'll fit in the thinner containers. That way they're not stacked on top, nothing stacked on top of each other. This is another dreaming tree project. I don't know why I decided the artichoke was fall, but I did. I guess it looked more fall than anything else, so that's where I'm at. And then the same thing with these little like mushroom houses. I used fall paper, so definitely fall. Another handmade bead strand. Another, I'm pretty sure, Dollar Tree pumpkin. This one came from the Bullseye Playground. I think they have another one out this year. I think it looks different, but I think they have another one. It might definitely be Halloween this year. Another one that I think is Dollar Tree. I think I've seen these again this year in somebody's video, but I'm not 100% on that. It could just be similar. This is another Target piece, little wagon. I'm glad to see I have a couple little wagons because I think there's another one this year, and maybe I don't need to buy it. Well, I probably don't really need to buy anything, but you know what I mean. I already probably have one, so. Oh, I do have a couple small pumpkins. I was wanting some pumpkins this size to put in the little crate that I made for this year. This one's from Dollar Tree too. It's got some weight to it. It's kind of heavy. I'm gonna say probably Target. Pretty sure the sign is Target too, and I kind of added some little stickers to it. Not sure they're not sticking. At least this one's not. But I kind of stuck a few little stickers on it. I don't know. I can take them off if I don't decide I don't like them there. Another one of those heavy pumpkins. This one in brown. The other one was kind of green. Another one of those raffia. I think that's what you call it. I could be wrong on the name of it. Another one of those heavy pumpkins. Another green one, but a different shape. This one's lighter. This is a white glass one. And then this is another dreaming tree project. I believe that I resized this one because I believe originally it was done for 12 by 12, and I think this was either an 8 or 9 inch frame. And this is what I usually do, and it's worked for me so far. I don't know that it's technically the right way. Is I kind of align them in as much as I can in the center. You can there's actually a function that can do that in Design Space. And then I check the measurements, and if it's a 8 inch frame I want to put it in, I subtract 4 inches. It's worked for me so far, but I like how this one came out. And I definitely did not stack things back as good as they were as they came out. Container number 3. This one I know was my mom's before it was mine. My aunt may have made this. I'm not positive on that, but I know she made a lot of wreaths, so she may have made this one. But it was my mom's before. I've had to fix a few things on it, and it's still kind of cracking, but it was mom's. One of my blankets. I always like to have a blanket in the TV room. So I have one for most seasons. Another towel. I have several of these little towels. I like to, I put them on our end tables. craft fair item. This one I may have actually bought. No, it's possible it was another gift because, like I said, I was chair for 3 years, so it's possible it was another gift. But he was kind of the perfect colors for my living room. So some garland, which I'm not sure where I got. I made a lot of pillows out of towels or placemats. Most of the towels, like this one's a towel, came from the Bullseye Playground. So, like I said, most of them. There were a few I bought other places, but like I said, I made a bunch of pillows for me and my daughters when they moved into their own house. They're like, "Oh, can you do some for us too?" So they picked out different covers. I thought now I did them different and closed them up on one side and put a zipper like on the other. But at the time, a lot of them were no sew. They were, when I first started doing them, I was gluing them closed, and then I started actually sewing them. But this one's made out of placemats. These placemats might have come from Family Dollar. I'm not 100% on that. This is a cover that I made for our bench. I've got, and then these were IKEA pillowcases that I made. I cut out a fall saying with my Cricut and ironed it on. And there's cat fur all over these for our sweet pea. I definitely did not make that one as low as the other one. Up a little tie, Beanie Baby September, and a frame, a wreath hanger. This one is really heavy, so I know it was not a Dollar Tree. Didn't realize I had a fall one, but that's okay. I'm thinking maybe Joanne clearance. But more things that I made this year. A little crate that I will fill with pumpkins. And this one I'm going to fill with little apples. And then I made these two. They're made out of those Dollar Tree foam dice. And I used a red balloon, and then I wanted them to kind of look like caramel apples. I don't know that I succeeded, but I know what they're supposed to look like. Okay, container number 4. Container number 4 is actually half the size of the other ones. This one's from Dollar Tree this year. Obviously I haven't used it yet. This is a towel that came from Kohl's. Oh, I already had one of the sunflower ones. Well, now I have 2. I had already bought one. But I think when I bought that other one, I bought it on clearance, and I thought, honestly, I probably needed a second fall one anyways, because I like to have at least 2, so that when I change out, we usually do laundry once a week, so I change them out, and then that way I can have a clean one up there while the other one's in the wash. That one's probably Target. I made these 2 for hot pads. I've made hot pads, I think, for every season. This is one that I use. I have a little bunny that can hold a little thing. I usually change it out monthly. It needed something for fall. I'm not sure where I got the leaves. I don't remember anymore, but there was a whole set of them. There was like a couple different stamped colors and like 3 or 4 different sizes. These are my light switch covers. I covered my light switch covers that are in a craft studio. The sewing side has light switch. So it's what, 1, 2, 3. Actually has 4 different ones. So I only change them on 3 of them now. 1 I leave solid. I cover them with washi tape for the season, and then I change them out monthly. This is another Dreaming Tree project. I think The pot holders were from the Bullseye Playground, and then I put a fall saying on them. This one says, falling for fall, and leaves are falling and autumn is calling. And then I hang them up above the stove. Another leaf garland. I definitely don't need any leaf garden, and I was looking at that this year. I'm not sure where that one came from. That one's not as nice. That one may have been Dollar Tree because the other ones were definitely nicer. I bought this at Dollar Tree this year, a little leaf riser. When I picked it up, I thought it was a sunflower. I didn't look at it close enough. I just kind of seen the outline of the shape of one side of the leaf, and I thought it was a sunflower. This is another Dreaming Tree project. The purple flowers are paper, but these ones here are, I think, came from Dollar Tree. More leaf garland. This fall topiary is a Dreaming Tree project. My filler for it is all over the bottom of my thing. This is another Target Bullseye Playground sign. Another Dreaming Tree project. I think this one was a freebie file. And some of these are falling apart. I probably just need to get rid of them and either redo them or just not have them. This one's not too bad a shape, and the littlest one, but the biggest one's falling apart. They've got little lights sticking out of this side. I guess they're on both sides. It's a set of 3, and a small, medium, and large. The medium one doesn't look too bad. The small one doesn't look too bad, but the large one is falling apart. I need to start, when I pack these things away, I need to get a bunch of tissue paper or keep some plastic bags and stuff the inside of them so that they don't get so smashed. These ones, I think, got that way when I had them in the bigger container. I do like to put them in this type of container. That way they're only 1 layer thick, so then they don't get quite as smashed. But I think those other ones got smashed. I think they were smashed when I took them out last year, and that's when I put them when I bought the smaller ones. Or I think I used to have books in these, and I moved them out. These ones. This is mainly homemade projects in container number 5. It's a owl bag. I put a battery operated candle in there, and it lights up. These are just a couple. They were freebie files. I know I've done some of these for Halloween too, with Halloween paper. I made them one year and gave them to the neighbor kid as a floral arrangement. I made like this one. This one, I think I made one of these for my mother-in-law too. Probably in the garbage now because I'm sure my sister-in-law would not have kept it. Hers turned out better than mine even, because of course I gave her the better one. And then the little wagons. Another Dreaming Tree project. Another Dreaming Tree project. It's supposed to be a little pear. And then this is a Dreaming Tree project too. It spells out. It spells out fall. F-A. And the 2 L's. And then I just put some florals on the top for probably from Dreaming Tree. Probably from not Dreaming Tree. The files from Dreaming Tree. The florals are probably from Dollar Tree. That's where I get most of my florals. And then I did these little place table markers. I've got 2 with me and hubby's name, and there's 2 with our daughter's names on them. But that's my fall decor pieces. I'm thinking about in the next few days taking down summer and putting up fall. School is back in session here, and for me, once school's back in session, it's fall. Never mind that it's
100 degrees outside. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.